welcome everybody to another episode of The Old Guard. It's the only podcast hosted by two OGs dedicated to preserving. I can't even talk. Preserving.
You're good.
The sanctity of geek culture. First, you gotta learn how to talk before you can preserve sanctity of geek culture. But that being said, I'm Wally Analog. The old curmudgeon. Get off my lawn, ladies and gentlemen. And this episode will be one where we will be telling people to get off our lawns. We'll be reviewing 2025. And of course, I'm joined by my cohort, the keeper of civility and order, Rowls.
I try.
Rowls.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is one of the episodes where we get to talk about the things that we've liked over the last year and those things that we not so much. It's get off my lawn.
Do you want to
suited for those types of things?
Overall, do you think 2025 was a good year in terms of geek culture?
Yes, for me overall, because we got, and correct me if I'm wrong, Rose, but I feel like 2025 is the first year in a long time where we got a lot of quality outside of the MCU. Like someone else, another IP outside of Marvel was giving us something that we enjoyed.
Mm-hmm. And you're not necessarily talking about level, DC.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about
just in general.
In general.
Yeah.
Familiar IP.
Right, exactly.
Some original IP. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Not before in the heyday of, phase 1 through 3 of the MCU, that's all that there was, right? That we could legit say that they were running the table.
Right.
Running the table.
Yeah.
But now it's like they have some competition out here for their viewership.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
And that's and again, I might be wrong, but I feel like this is the first year in a minute since the start of the Marvel Cinematic Universe that we actually had something alternatives, as it were. You know what I'm saying? But first, you felt like you had a limited menu. Now we got a smorgasbord of things that we can kind of pull from. Hopefully, that that we can continue to look forward to. The Predators of the world, and now DC is in the building.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Marvel Studios seems to
Yes,
it's.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It could go either way.
It can go either way.
They're still showing signs of still adhering to their old modus operandi, which I don't think they can afford to cling to if they want to maintain the level of. Well, I can't even say maintain. I don't personally think that they have a position of dominance anymore. But if they want to return to that level of dominance that they enjoyed 2011 through 2018,
right?
So think about that, man. That's a long run, bro, of you dominating the summer film industry. I need to get back to that, but of the ones that we thought were notable and enjoyed, it's a very short list that includes the MCU moniker. Just gonna warn you out front, if anyone who's listening, not a whole lot of it on this list. At least for me.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, you're already giving spoilers, huh?
There's a few.
Yeah, they put some stuff out. They put some stuff out now.
You better believe it.
Yes.
Better believe it. They put some stuff out.
Yeah. So where do you want to start? You want to start? You want to start with negative first, so we don't end on negatives.
Yes.
Okay.
I love a good hate cast.
Oh boy.
So what was bad? So do we want to underscore what we agree as a unit was terrible? 2025. I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we can do that.
Yeah. So I'll start with the first movie on our list.
Okay.
Which I think this is going to make history in terms of old guard podcast history here.
For real, it is.
War of the Worlds with Ice Cube.
So unfair what we're about to do.
Yes. There were so many clips online. It was hilariously bad.
And we
to the point where I didn't even watch it.
You didn't even watch it, and we agreed that it was probably the worst movie. Now, children, don't follow us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Always formulate your own opinion and go see it for yourself. But sometimes, man, social proof can be right. 4%
right
on Rotten Tomatoes.
Exactly. And shout out to Double Toasted Podcast. I watch them regularly, and they did a review on it. Hilarious.
Yeah.
I was laughing the whole time. And they actually went. It felt like they just went through the whole movie. It was that bad. It wasn't scene for scene, but it was enough for me to go, I'm not watching this. And I already know what this film is about based on their review.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
There were so many. I don't know that I've ever seen so much footage of any given movie on YouTube. Like so much of it, like you said, that you did not need to see the movie to know this movie's awful.
When Ice Cube is reading from the script. They're using algorithms to and I was just like, what?
They said it was worse than Madam Web, bro.
That's pretty bad.
Come on, bro.
When they said aliens came down to eat our data, that's what we're doing? They're eating our data?
Who wrote it, man? Do we have?
I don't know.
We don't have no writing credits.
I didn't even. Yeah, you can look it up. They were saying Amazon and Amazon financed it, and there were so many different Amazon drops in the movie. Crazy.
Yeah, it was like it was a one big ad, right? Like they were.
Yeah. You look
Kenny Gold and Mark Hyman.
Oh boy.
Say their names.
I don't know.
Kenneth A. Gold and Mark Hyman.
Right.
Story by Kenneth A. Gold.
Right.
What was your girl Eva Longoria thinking when she got that script, bro? I can see.
Oh, that's right. She was in it. Yeah,
bro.
Oh man. I don't know. And they claim that they were shooting the movie and then COVID hit. It was like they were shooting it right before COVID hit. So they did some shifting, and they had it on the shelf, and it was like, just keep it on the shelf, guys, or just put it out on the. I mean, they put it out on
platform, but they did.
They did. They did
in
that.
The movie theater.
Right. Thank God. So
made $11.
Yeah. Who knows, man? There might be something in the algorithm where it's like, we're gonna put this out and we're gonna get attention. And
but that's a good point right there.
Yeah.
Because
why would you put that out?
What is it? You know what I'm saying? All press is good press.
Yes.
Ain't that the saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
we got a lot of that in our culture right now.
You better know it.
Yeah.
You better know it.
Yeah. So
sometimes it's just for the clicks.
Yeah.
In this environment, right? And they got a lot of clicks.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't weigh negative
I know.
or positive. It's just
I know some people that just watched it. Well, yes.
Engagement,
and then,
that's all it's about.
Right.
Boy, that's another podcast right there, bro.
Right. And I know people that watched it just to get a good laugh.
Right.
I couldn't bring myself to do it. I laughed enough on Double Toasted's roast of it.
Right.
That
did Homeboy do a pitch meeting thing? The pitch meeting guy.
I'm pretty sure.
Did he do one?
He's
hilarious too. The pitch meeting dude guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So War of the Worlds on the list for sure for 2025. Stay away or proceed with caution.
Or if it's up there with something you want to look at.
If you want a comedy,
like Pootie Tang or something. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You know, it's a party movie.
I would say Pootie Tang is better than this. Because at least Pootie Tang started out as a comedy.
He was
like,
to be stupid,
yeah,
right?
yeah. We are here for the yucks. So, all right, moving on. Oh, this breaks my heart. No pun intended. Yeah. No pun intended.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, sometimes, man, I do a little crossover.
Even when it's iron, it's easy to break.
Boom. Let me hold on now. Come on. Let's give them. I like that.
Oh man,
I like that.
It was bad, bro. We talked about this.
Ironheart.
We did an episode.
It breaks my heart because
for real talk.
Yeah, it had everything attached to it.
We wanted it to win because
executive producer's
name was on it, but we can't abide that. I don't care that his name is on it. In whatever capacity, I understand he didn't write it, but his name is on it. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna cape. It was bad, bro.
It was
the most, the most unlikable Marvel antagonist in the history of this universe. You didn't root for her. You didn't want her to win. You didn't understand why she did the things that she did. None of it made sense. It felt like they were writing it on the fly. Her character never developed. It was bad, man.
Yeah, and it was only what, 6 episodes?
Yeah.
The first 3 kind of
6 too many.
The first 3 were okay. It was like, okay, where are we going with this?
Yeah.
But and then the last 3, and then it was rough.
Bad. Hard to watch.
Definitely reference our review of Ironheart. I can't remember what episode number that is.
If you
but
want more depth on what why, what was wrong.
But that was heartbreaking. Like,
yes, it was.
What's the actress name?
Dominique. Gosh,
she's great. She's good.
She's actually a good actress.
She's a good actress. She's a really good actress.
Yeah, but she was a victim of a bad script.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't her fault.
Yeah, and
saying you got to get that bag when Marvel called.
Yeah, and people were saying she was wedged into
the universe,
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, I thought. It
was a cameo. It was like, okay, I can. This is fine, and I liked her portrayal there.
Mm-hmm. It felt like an easy insertion into the universe by putting her with someone her equal in intelligence and intellect.
Right.
I felt like that worked, but
yeah. Anthony Ramos is a great actor, but his character on that was terrible. Yeah, his backstory was terrible.
Bad, awful.
Yeah.
No. Yep.
Because I didn't want you.
Unfortunate, bro.
Yeah.
That was
Dad was like, I just didn't want you.
I didn't want you, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
No one's doing. Man.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen to that episode.
Yes.
You'll see what we're talking about.
Yeah, Ironheart.
Yeah, bad, bro. Awful.
All right. This is going to be controversial. I already know.
Yeah, it is, but I stand on it, bro.
Okay.
I stand on it, man.
So this offering is from Zach Kreger.
Yeah.
He did Barbarian, which I loved.
Mm.
I was excited about Weapons. I was actually, I'm going to be honest with you. I was shook when I saw the trailer. When you saw kids just running out of their house.
Yeah.
2, 3 in the morning. It was a haunting kind of like visual. What is this? And then all of a sudden they're missing. Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And forgive us if you haven't seen Weapons. There might be a couple of spoilers in there, so just be careful. But and I'll try to call it out before we say it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's tough because I think the first half of the movie was inventive. Mm-hmm. The way he broke down the story.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start getting into the movie, and there were certain things that happened in the movie that just did not make any sense. And it didn't really, I know he did a bunch of back and forth with time jumping. I'm not talking about time travel, y'all, but I'm just talking about like how things were sequenced.
Yeah,
right. And then I did some more research on it, and he literally admitted, hey, there's a bunch of plot holes in here. It's okay. And I was like, whoa, wait.
Out of his mouth, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, yikes. So yeah, after it was tough because I was watching it and sometimes I have a habit. I'll get into a movie and I'm excited about it and I'm like chatting on the homie chat like, hey man, y'all got to run, don't walk to this. This dude's a genius. And then after a while, it just started sinking in. I was like, oh man, I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, this kind of made the list. Weapons.
Trash. It was trash, dude.
Yeah. What?
The most overrated movie of the year, man. Everybody acting like it was shit, man. Stop putting genius moniker on this dude for this movie, dude. This movie was terrible.
So what was the thing that just really turned you
like
off?
You said, man, it's like there was just a lot of inconsistency. I think it was one of those movies where, like you said, the beginning was such that, man, it drew you in. It keeps you page turning because you want to know what happens next. Not necessarily that it's good. You're just like, well, okay,
this is weird.
What's
I need to
happen?
Yes,
right.
Yes.
It's not because it's good. It's because you're curious.
Right.
Not necessarily that it's good writing, because the writing wasn't good at all.
Yeah, and then
that antagonist was stupid. We didn't really even understand what she was really trying to do. You were left to determine what that was, which I don't have a problem with, because when the writing is good, that's what I expect. I don't want it laid out for me.
Right.
But you should be able to tell what she's trying to do.
Right.
Based on the things that are going, and you could have ascertained the reason, or come up with your own reasoning, but it was never clear what exactly her goal was.
Right.
And not only that, her motivation behind the goal, because you both the protagonist and antagonist, if you're writing, have to have a what they're doing. But more importantly, why they're doing it. We never got that from her. We never got that.
Right.
We understood what the protagonists. They trying to figure out what happened to these kids, and that's the motivation. That's what they want. We don't know what this witch lady wanted, and we knew she wanted to control people, but why? Like, why are the kids? And you know what I mean? It didn't make any sense, and people were trying to draw parallels. Oh, this is a parallel to school shootings. Really?
I'm glad you said that. And
was it?
Yeah, and
I mean, come on.
And the only reason they're saying that is in spoilers.
The gun in the sky. And,
yes, spoilers. There's this M16 that appears in a dream, and it's like, but what caused the dream? And then it didn't mean anything.
It didn't fit. It was just,
right.
It was just stupid. The movie was trash. I'm sorry, but I hate to be so harsh on it, but man, I mean, everybody was just like over the moon for this movie, and I just did not understand it. I did not understand the love for this movie.
Yeah. This is debatable here. There's part of me that wants to put this movie in an honorable mention.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
But it's Thunderbolts. I
bet I know your reasoning for that too.
Yeah,
I think I know your reasoning. It might be the same as mine.
Yeah, I feel like Thunderbolts was a solid movie, but there were some things that just didn't feel right. And I feel like Thunderbolts was a warm-up movie to the pivot that Marvel was trying to do, because later on, Fantastic Four did a better job and had that, I guess, that Marvel-esque feeling that you feel when you're in the theater.
Thunderbolts was a safe play.
It was safe. And it was safe. Too safe.
It wasn't compelling at all.
Right. And I think it's tough because I don't want to.
But it wasn't as bad as any of the other stuff that they had been putting out before. And so that's where you're like, it looks like they might be on their way back to the glory days of the MCU, but it still was lackluster. Right? You know what I mean?
And I'm starting.
I appreciate
there were some cracks.
I appreciated the thing.
Yes, I did too. I really did. But even in saying that, I'm starting to see the cracks in Marvel Studios' production philosophy. And we're probably going to talk about that later.
We're going to discuss that.
We're going to discuss that. Yeah. Sure. Because there were just some plot holes and character development. And again, I know that there's people that are like, they watch Marvel movies and it's just entertainment. And I get that. And I can pull that from a Marvel movie, but Marvel did better than this.
They did.
Story-wise. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was a selection of directors that they picked that did these particular movies, like Jon Favreau, when he did a great job with Iron Man, developing that character where you care. We're getting into phases now where it's like, I don't have any attachment to this character, you know? So yeah, Thunderbolts kind of edged into our list. I would say it's probably meh, not the worst.
We didn't hate it, but it certainly wasn't the best.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Kind of there.
So the next few movies we're going to talk about, I've watched, and I had to add them to the list.
And based on your review, I just skipped them.
Oh boy, yes.
Are you going to go there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Old Guard too.
That first season, man.
First season was great.
Bananas.
Charlize Theron she's a bona fide actress.
Yeah.
I really think she can do action well.
Yeah.
I love Atomic Blonde. She can put in work. And you could see it in this one. In Old Guard, the Old Guard franchise. But this one, oh man, it's rough. That's all I can say. It's rough. It was, the things that drew me to her character in the first one, they were lost in the second one. And I don't know how that happened.
Were the writers different?
Maybe.
Do you know?
I don't know. But I don't even remember, like, I'll put it to you this way. I watched it and don't even remember, like, plot points. I literally just said, I'm done. I'm good. I don't need another one of these, which is bad because I love the first one.
The first one was amazing. And then when you said, don't.
Basically, they're immortals.
Right.
Like, and then, they can fight it. Right.
These
like
long existing
right
clan of assassins.
Yeah.
5 years in between too, man. Like,
right.
You would expect that if you had 5 years to come up with a sequel, that the writing would be sound, right?
Right.
5 whole years.
Right. They had Uma Thurman in it, and I was like, okay, she can hold her own. She did Kill Bill 1 and 2. This is a no-brainer. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Same writer, man, both of them.
Yeah.
Greg Rucka. Same writer.
Yeah.
How do you fall off 5 years? 5 years.
It's tough.
I mean, we cleared the pandemic, and like I said, man, the pandemic was a perfect time for you to get in a bunker and just write, bro.
But there is a phenomenon happening because a lot of the movies that we liked during COVID, and they were developed before COVID, they got released during COVID, which I don't know if that made the movie experience better because we were just like, just give us something to entertain us while we're sitting at home because it looks bleak out here.
Yeah.
And I'm staying at home. But when they do a sequel, it's kind of like, yo, like what happened? Like I know the writer's strike happened, but yo, what happened?
That sophomore is tough.
It's
in
tough.
a lot of instances.
Right.
It's been well documented that 2 is oftentimes not better than the first one.
Yeah.
But there are some examples where the follow-up is superior.
Now, moving on to the next one, and I'll stay on the woman-led action movie. Old Guard was one that I appreciate, and I'm always I'm a proponent of that. I want more women-led action movies. We get it. We have plenty of male-led action movies. It's just so dope to see a woman put in work, and I want that more and more. So when I saw the trailer for G20 with Viola Davis, I was like, okay, I am all in. The Woman King, she put in work. Muscles for days, just So I thought, okay, G20, this is our shot here. This is a shot.
There we go.
No. It was
right up there with right up there with Proud Mary.
Yeah, I never saw Proud Mary. Did you see?
No, I heard bad things.
Well, we can't criticize it too much. I mean,
well, it did not do well.
Yeah.
It was it released in like January or something crazy like that.
That's true. Now again, I try to give grace because if it's unfortunately where we are in society, if it's tough to be African American and lead a film and it gets the marketing that it needs and all that stuff. So I try not to criticize too much. That's why Ironheart really stings a little bit. And they didn't push the marketing on that.
They didn't
too much.
Yeah,
but yeah,
G20 examples in here.
G20 just didn't do it. She's a president in this particular movie. She's a president, and then she's at a G20 summit, and predictable. There's a terrorist that wants to come in, and and she was a war hero and all this stuff. And
put that work in.
She put the work in. She put her sneakers on, and she had the dress. And the visual was striking. Viola Davis is she's phenomenal. Phenomenal actress.
Yep.
I think I was just hoping and wishing for this to work. But it just it didn't. So there's that. I'm gonna throw this other one in here.
African American community.
Okay. Oh man.
Go ahead, man.
Oh,
I know this one stings too. This one hurts. This one hurts, man. Come on, man. I know it. It's like medicine, bro. I know.
This is culturally inappropriate. This is culturally inappropriate.
It gotta be done, though. You gotta be said, bro. You gotta be said, man.
I don't want to do it, man.
You gotta do it, man.
Okay.
We love Jeffrey Wright. We love Denzel Washington.
Highest to lowest.
Or Spike Lee, dog. If his name's on it, you can best believe it's gonna be some trash. I hate to be that dude, but
I really tried. I was in the theater. And it was one of those releases where you knew it was going to go on Apple TV soon, but they had a theatrical release. I was like, this is Denzel and Jeffrey Wright. I got to. And Denzel has already signaled, hey, I'm
about to be done.
I'm about to be done. So I'm like, okay, okay.
This is not how you go out, bro. You got to put something else out.
It was the lowest point in 2025.
Highest to lowest.
Yeah. ASAP Rocky was great in terms of acting.
Said nobody ever. You know, that's crazy as hell. With ASAP Rocky.
Yes. He did really well.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I'm trying to be positive about everything.
It's crazy. It's like, that's the most you can say about that movie. ASAP Rocky did well.
I'm not going to say any names because there were some scenes. There were some scenes that were really. It was like somebody took their nails on a chalkboard and just scratched the chalkboard. There was an actress in here. I feel bad talking about like that, but there's this actress in here. The acting was just really her acting was really bad, and it was like Denzel kind of
it was getting under his skin.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't getting under skin, but there was a scene where like the son the plot was Jeffrey Wright and Denzel Washington's sons get kidnapped.
Oh, both of them. Okay.
Well,
okay.
One gets kidnapped, and you find out the other one got kidnapped as well. And spoilers.
Yeah.
Stop now if you want to watch it.
Yeah. They was on some like Empire stuff, right? Weren't they
sort of, kind of, but it wasn't. Yeah, he owned a record label, all this stuff.
Yeah.
But anyway, his son gets kidnapped. They find his son. So, that crisis was over, but they discovered, oh, wait, Jeffrey Wright's son is kidnapped. And Denzel was like, got my son back. But it was that little tension there. And Denzel and Jeffrey Wright were like brothers,
Yeah.
Right. So some of the story beats were kind of weird. And then, some of the acting was tough. There was a point where they said that, the son got kidnapped and Denzel's wife, I guess, screamed. And it was like Tyler Perry-ish. like it was that kind of acting. And I was like, and Denzel like hugged her like real fast and go like, okay, we're going to save this. I mean, I hate to say that, man, but I don't know why that bothered me. She's gorgeous, by the way.
It ends there.
Yeah.
You'd rather be ugly.
And I don't know, that might not be her fault. Like, I don't know, but it was tough. Like it was a tough watch, and I understood what they were doing. It was like the old generation was trying to give a letter to the younger generation, but it was just forced. And we've talked about it before. It's like message, and then the second screen viewing kind of phenomenon is happening. I felt that too, But
you know what though? That's funny. My wife and I had this conversation because she wanted to know what do you mean by second screen viewing? And I was explaining it to her. And when I finished the explanation, the irony is that I said, Spike's been doing this for years.
Oh, no.
Even before we had a second screen to even view. He's been putting stuff like on the nose.
Give an example.
I mean, all like you were saying, his messages are never like ones that require intellect or perception of what's going on.
Yes.
Or what someone says, and then there's like a metaphor. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's literally in the script.
Well,
like
and this wasn't even a message.
Say it.
Right. But
you know what I'm saying?
But there was a
stuff
scene.
Is so on the nose.
Exactly. But there was
all of it.
There was a scene. It wasn't even like message. It was more like, okay, son gets kidnapped.
Right.
Denzel is
literally an outline of what is happening, right? Or
yes, but let me explain,
okay.
And we can move on.
Okay.
So pretty much, there was the how do I say it? So, son gets kidnapped. Denzel is a pretty powerful figure in New York. He's a business, a record executive and all that stuff. So of course he has the money to call the cops, and the cops will give you that concierge service where they're at your house and they got the phones tapped and all that stuff. And they're forming a team and they all in the kitchen and
monitoring. Yeah.
Right. And the head detective or whoever police officer that was there starts breaking down what they do to receive the call, and then this, and it's like, we get it already.
We don't need to know how the car works, just that it works.
We wait for the kidnappers to call, and then we just go from there. Don't give me
they did that on The Wire, bro.
I know. It was frustrating. It was making me mad. I don't know if it was my intelligence insulted. Like, why did we have to do this?
Spike Lee, bro.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just a writing thing. It's like, okay, well, I got to write in here to explain the process because there might be somebody watching the film that doesn't understand. It's like, I think there's some things that you can just find out or just ask. Like, if they don't understand, like, just like when I read a comic book, if there's a word I don't understand, I'm going to look it up or go to the net or whatever. Yeah. Highest to lowest. It's tough. Denzel Washington is attached to it. I love Denzel Washington. It was tough.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Jeffrey Wright don't usually show up in a lot of bad stuff either.
Correct.
It's kind of let down.
Yeah, and I know my opinion might be unpopular to many, but
man, but yes, we just
you
we're here to tell the truth, give our opinions. And,
yeah. And I'll throw this one in here. This is one that my wife and I watched, and what's the guy's name in Reacher? What's his name?
Wow, big dude.
Yeah. I love him in Reacher. He's great. Alan Richson.
Alan Richson. Yeah.
Yeah. Love him in Reacher. Reacher is phenomenal. Like that dude puts in work in Reacher, right?
They still talking about dude for Batman and people petitioning for that guy.
Yeah. He got the build for it for sure. Like for sure. Yeah. But this one is with Kevin James. We just watched it on like some lazy
Kevin
Friday.
James, the
comedian. Yeah. So it's going to be like an action comedy. It's kind of
okay.
Stupid.
Play date?
Yeah, it was so stupid. So stupid. That's all I could say.
Was it supposed to be stupid, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
it wasn't
if
fun.
It's like Will Ferrell movie, you understand what you.
But Will Ferrell will make you laugh.
Well, my man's not a comedian. Richson is not a comedian.
He can be funny.
Yeah, but that's
he can be funny. No, he can be funny.
Really?
He's a funny guy.
Okay.
Like he can be a funny guy. He's been in other stuff and I was like, okay.
Everything I've seen him in, he's been gangster. So it's like,
yeah. No, he can be a funny guy.
Okay.
It was bad.
So it was like buddy cop kind of stuff.
No, it wasn't. It was.
Cop, but I'm talking about dynamic.
It was like two fathers. So you had the typical soccer father, with his son, and
play dates.
Yeah, it was really bad. That's all I can say. Okay. So that's
There's
our list of negatives.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know I talked a lot, man.
That's
so
all right.
what do you?
Hey, man. I think it's a plus that we have more positives on the list than negatives.
Oh yeah, that's good for us for sure.
Absolutely. Now, as for the bright, our bright spots, our mutual between the two of us bright spots,
right?
We mentioned one Ryan Coogler earlier attached to Ironheart. Thankfully, he was also attached to Sinners, which I felt, for me personally, might have been my favorite movie last year. I'm an unapologetic fan of his stuff, man. Which goes back to why we were so disappointed that Ironheart was as bad as I feel like he wasn't even involved. I don't know that he even saw one word of that script.
It felt as I can almost.
This is not me trying to excuse him from.
But
understanding the type of person he is and the type of writing that he does, he's very meticulous and really, you can tell in Sinners that everything was so intentional.
I feel like he was focused on Sinners while this was in production.
I would like to know if that is indeed the case, because Sinners was like a masterclass, bro, for me.
In every aspect.
Yeah, man.
Think about it, man. Like, before the movie came out, the thing that went viral was this dude having a Southern Cali accent.
Yeah.
And he's talking about IMAX formats.
Yeah.
I watched every bit of that.
Yeah.
And you heard the passion in his voice.
Yeah.
Like you could tell like this, I love film.
His team is dedicated and all are on the flowing in the same vein, the same direction, have the same vision, have the same,
Ruth Carter, man.
Yeah.
Those costumes.
Yeah, and my man
Ludwig.
Yeah, man. The guy.
Gorson.
Yeah, he's and they've been friends for so long. I like the fact that he confides in the same people. It's like on the basketball court a lot of times. Like if you've played together
the chemistry
for a long time, you can knock over some teams that may have more talent than you,
right?
But not the cohesiveness and the understanding of how each member of the team moves. and it's that familiarity that he's building, and it shows.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even down to the actors he employs.
Exactly.
Yeah, he loves Michael B. Jordan. We get it, but
no, and I think that's an important thing to focus on. I think there's nothing wrong with that because it's done. Like staying in African American film culture, Antoine Fuqua and Denzel Washington with Training Day and the Equalizer series, like they work well together. They have a shorthand.
Why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you partner up with someone that understands you, that you understand? I mean, I can imagine that it would help facilitate the filmmaking process as well as expediting it. Right? There's a lot of directing that he doesn't have to do.
Right.
Because he knows. Michael knows Ryan,
right,
and he knows what he's expecting. He don't have to. A lot of times, he don't even have to direct him,
right.
And then in turn, he gives him the freedom to do what he feels will work for the scene as an actor. They both respect each other's expertise,
and I feel like there's a domino effect from even Black Panther because they both were impacted by Chadwick Boseman, and you can feel it in Sinners. Like they had interviews where they were talking about how Michael B. Jordan, which I really feel like he's really grown as an actor. When he was playing two roles, Smoke and Stack, and some of the intricate little like facial expressions or details or like personality traits.
He had to separate those two.
And he had a tough time doing it, and he had a tough time kind of holding that Southern accent too. And, Ryan's got his ears like, man, what would Chadwick do? It's like that kind of stuff, man. It just gives me chills, man. And it just gives it a extra weight to it. We stating the obvious, but like, I mean, this movie was, I personally feel like this movie was another cultural phenomenon that Ryan Coogler put on.
Made a grip of money, man.
Right. And the people behind him, I mean, like the person that did the filmography, she's won some awards. Just, how she's framing scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah, the musical culture through history thing was.
Yeah, and then finding Miles Canton to do
this random,
this young,
just touring with her,
right?
I was like, I like that guy,
right?
Yeah.
So, man, this is. I mean, to be honest with you, man, it's top of my list. Like Sinners is like one of my favorite movies. And again, a lot of people can criticize it and say, well, it kind of broke down at the end because it just became Dusk Till Dawn. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he set it up very well. And I think he set up, I think he created an original IP. I want to see more of this.
See, people confuse theme and premise, I think.
Correct.
Like theme, yes, Dusk Till Dawn, but the premise upon which that story was built and what he was trying to say with and through the vampires trying to invade black spaces. That's different altogether. That ain't Dusk Till Dawn, my dude.
And subtly make you empathize with the villain.
Yes.
Because they wanted to belong.
Right.
Yes.
Because normally we don't care about why.
Right.
I mean, you kind of felt for Remick a little bit.
Yes.
I understand where you're coming from, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't Dusk Till Dawn at all. Just on the surface, but after that, the similarities ended.
Yeah. Sinners, for sure.
For sure.
Dan Trachtenberg.
Man, listen here, bro.
Let's talk about the Predator series.
Thank you, sir, for being one who has been successful at reviving nostalgic IP, because oftentimes when people do that, it's just a money grab and there's no effort put behind it other than, look, old stuff. Remember this?
Right.
No, bro.
Yeah.
This is intentional. It's well thought out. He's building a universe and he's introducing things that were not talked about. Anytime you make me root for a Predator, So what are we doing?
Right.
You know, I was concerned about his ability to make me side with a dude who just kills for sport, irrespective of knowing the people he's killing. He's just killing for sport.
Right.
But there's so much more to that culture.
Exactly. And
it's still a bad thing, right? You just kill it.
And what's crazy is he gave us two offerings in 2025. The first one is Predator Killers of Killers. That's on Hulu. Mm-hmm. Similar to what he did a couple of years back with Prey. Mm-hmm. So if you want to consider Prey being the start of his run,
the universe is
Predator Killer of Killers is next up. And he really does a good job of doing this anthology movie that has it follows three different warriors and they through history. And I like the play on, it's not time travel. It's just these aliens have been around.
They've been along
for a while. Yeah.
They've been here.
Yeah. So
excellent.
Amazing.
Yeah,
they just keep coming back to Earth going, hey, there's some folks down here.
They're doing good work, man.
Right. So, Predator Kills the Killers, OG approved for sure. Mm-hmm. And then in the theaters, Predator Badlands. I mean, my goodness, man. The writing on this, to take what traditionally would be an antagonist and make you, and he turns him into the protagonist, and it's not cheap. No. He's not thrown in some random situation. Mm-hmm. He is, but he makes you care about this character. Deck. Mm-hmm. He makes you care about him throughout the movie, and his redemption arc at the end is just amazing. This is one for the collections for sure.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Predator Badlands. Mm-hmm. So those two, amazing.
Yep.
A bright future for the Predator franchise.
Can't wait for anything that comes out along those lines in that universe.
Yeah.
And how they're weaving in the good Alien franchise also.
Right. Next on our list, there were two movies that, look, y'all, we are living in some dark times.
Yep.
My heart goes out to Minnesota. Our whole country's feeling it, but right now Minnesota is really feeling it, and it's really heartbreaking to watch. To see how our country has de-evolved.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's very tense right now. Reason I'm bringing this up is because this year we had two movies that inspired hope. Right? Or felt hopeful. So one was Fantastic Four, and the other one was Superman. I would say out of the two, Fantastic Four was well done. Well, it was written well. It's probably suffered from the Marvel, some of the things that are kind of hindering Marvel right now.
It's still considered I hate to use that word, but by box office standards, a failure.
Right.
But not because, in my opinion, it was bad. I feel like it was one of the better, closest to the return of what the MCU used to be.
Yeah, and closer to the source material. I mean,
and not getting enough credit for finally a Fantastic Four movie being watchable.
Right. Exactly. But they didn't make the list. I would say that they are super honorable mention. They were close.
Yeah.
But I would say
others on this list that were better.
Yeah, I would say so. Out of those two, and the other one I'm mentioning is Superman. James Gunn had a task of getting this right.
Yeah.
He had one shot to get it right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He did not. I love that he did not go back and say, well, we're starting over again. We got to show his origin, show him as a baby, and
Right.
But he weaved it in. He wrote in a way where he weaved it in where it mattered, where you kind of got his origin. You knew what it was.
And if you didn't know already, I mean, come on, man, you should by now.
Yes. When I saw the poster of Superman sitting on the moon with Krypto, I was worried. I'll be honest with you, just as a Superman fan.
Krypto, man. Mm-hmm.
Krypto stole the show.
Yeah.
And
these were well placed.
Yes. I don't know how he made this work.
I don't either.
Because, like on this, like on paper, if you say it,
Krypto came from, you understood. It was like, okay, this makes sense.
Right.
This makes sense. This is not his dog. Like that makes sense.
Yes.
He wouldn't have
a dog.
Yeah. Superman, but
you caught him during a time. This is a particular time in Superman's life where
he's dog city.
Yeah, he's dog city, which is flawless. Just
it is
beautiful
right
writing
into this year.
Coming
up. Yeah. For sure.
And it's a vehicle to get you into the next, the Supergirl.
That's what I'm talking about. It's leading right into this year for the next anticipated Kryptonian. It's great. Yeah. And we got Mr. Terrific, bro.
Yes.
Got a lantern. We get that. It's going to lead right into this year for the lanterns on HBO Max.
So I would say Superman instilled a lot of hope in the comic book franchise because, like, all that was holding it up was Marvel, and they have been flailing. We want them to win. There's no hate here. We want them. Yeah, we want them to win, and I think
everybody to win.
Exactly. And I think Superman kind of re-energized. Oh, this is what a comic book movie feels like.
Yeah.
Because before DC was kind of like Hattori Hanzo says, it was that dark, wet blanket of Zack Snyder.
And, Pa Kent waving off help.
And again, I loved Zack Snyder's Justice League, but it's way too long. And
what's crazy was the 4-hour long is the better one. That was crazy.
Yes. Again, another COVID effect. It's like, well, I can watch a 4-hour movie with the Justice League because I'm stuck in the house. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry. We left the negative back, but we forgot to mention. Yes, we're talking about James. We talking about James Gunn.
Okay.
Bro, the Peacemaker, season 2.
Oh yeah, gotta be. Oh, that hurt.
We got Superman and Lex Luthor, and then we.
Let me out.
I can't do it, man. I can't. Yeah, let me out.
Peacemaker season 2 is trash, bro.
I know. It hurts.
It's shame on us for not calling it out when we were doing the negatives. But you said James Gunn. I was like, Lex Luthor. There was a connection there.
Yeah. Now,
Peacemaker was bad.
To his credit,
it was Chris Smith. It was the Chris Smith show.
I know. To his credit, I was all in, and there was. He did a flip, and it was
so much potential.
It was so great. Yeah,
the whole
cultural reference,
and
the white supremacist universe.
He could have done so much, but it was so slow and bad.
Yeah, it was tough.
And we had just gotten Superman.
I know, it was tough. You're right. I blanked on that.
I did too, and then I was like,
"We got to hold ourselves accountable. We the whole guard. We had to call it like
but we had to come back though.
Yes,
James Gunn is the man, but he fumbled the ball on that one, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
After a masterful first season,
that was a good catch, man. That was a good catch.
We gotta hold
that first season was excellent.
It was excellent.
I didn't care about a Chris Smith. I didn't care about no Peacemaker. Right.
Nobody cared.
Right.
He made us care with the Suicide Squad though. Go figure.
Exactly. Yeah. Crazy, man. You're thanks. Added that to the list. So you're right. Peacemaker, like when it got to the end.
I like Creature Commandos. I ain't putting it on the hate list.
Oh, no. Was that 2025? Yeah. That was 2024.
Was it 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't miss nothing. Okay.
Yeah. And that was the first to get the DC under studios. Yeah, it's the first one. They are doing season 2.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, I liked it. A lot of people hated it. I don't have a problem with it. But yeah.
well-written
anyway,
stories in there.
Yeah,
Character development. For sure.
Yeah.
I want G.I. Robot to come back strong.
Yeah,
he will land in this
we need a G.I.
culture.
Robot. We need a G.I. Robot out here for real.
Yeah. Seriously.
Anyway, Superman on the list. Peacemaker on the hate list.
Yeah.
There you go. Sorry,
but
sorry to double back on you like that, bro.
I'm excited about what DC Studios has to offer.
Same.
And Superman did a good job.
Yes, sir. Let's go Lanterns, man.
Of putting something out into our culture that felt positive and it actually had a message, like,
and character accurate.
Right. And then also saying, kindness is a new punk rock. And you got to think about that. Like right now, kindness is looked upon as
weakness.
Yeah. So, be punk rocks out here. Be punk rockers out here. Be kind to folks.
Yeah.
All that stuff. So, Superman on the list. All right, we're gonna jump into TV. Man, Andor.
Yeah, man.
We talk about our society right now,
Boy,
and
listen,
Andor is like sticking the finger right on the culture right there.
It really is, dude.
We are 2 steps away from
Gorman, bro.
Yeah,
like
Minnesota is Gorman right now. Yeah,
like it's going down.
Right,
with all the occupations. The thing about Andor is, and listen, man, I don't begrudge anyone for being disinterested in what they have grown to believe Star Wars to be. Jedi lightsabers. I completely understand that. If that what is defined as Star Wars for you, then cool. But me personally, I want to know the backstory. How did everything get to this point?
Right.
How does an empire rise? And what does it look like to try to push that back?
And what does it mean to be a rebel
for real?
Right.
Because the insight into what rebels are, all the infighting in everyone agreeing that there needs to be a revolution, but not on how it needs to be enacted. Infighting within the rebel alliance and things like that, and then all of what is required to be the quote unquote good guys ain't really good.
Right.
Like they can be every bit as bad for the greater good.
Correct.
And it is interesting watching people move and the psychology behind it and the work that's required and how many people have to be on the same page and watching these regular people, not these force sensitive dope dudes who could just wave a lightsaber and just, kill people or mind trick people.
Right.
And they had to use what they had. Like these are people boots on the ground.
Right.
The people that are forgotten.
Yeah.
The people you don't see when Han Solo
or park bench.
Oh,
yeah, if you get park bench.
Bro, if you get park bench for the cause, bro.
Yeah.
Man.
That was so cold.
Man, but see, that guy.
Right.
And then you see that guy, and then you see Luke and Han and Chewie getting the medal at the end of New Hope, and you be like, nah, bro.
Blood was spilled for this. A lot of people died.
It makes that scene look ridiculous.
Right.
Like y'all really did nothing. Like y'all did.
No, they carried stuff out.
Right.
But there was a lot to lead up to that.
That doesn't happen.
Right.
You don't even get to that position.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're the quarterback.
Yes.
But them dudes in Andor, those are the linemen.
They're the architects.
The offensive linemen. The people who drew up the plays. Talent scouts.
Right.
Doing the hard work. That
people behind enemy lines analyzing, here's the weak spots. This is what we got to do.
People going to scout the colleges.
Right.
Doing all the work, the draft rooms.
Right.
Bro. Yeah, man. And if you're interested in stuff like that, the behind the scenes and the grunt work and you know where people are down in the trenches getting their hands dirty. This is grown man Star Wars right here. Mm-hmm. This is for you. Now, if you don't like that, that's fine, and it's slow and you know it's boring, but you can't pull your phone out on Andor, bro.
You can't. You can't.
This ain't second screen viewing right here. You're going to have to put your phone down.
Right. And last note, and this is me getting on my soapbox.
Yeah.
You folks out here got to stop it. And what I mean by that is,
you
know, Kathleen Kennedy stepped down. She's retiring from, and Dave Filoni has assumed the role. And Dave Filoni is amazing. Yeah. You know, responsible for Rebels and all the different franchises, and he is the next up dude. Like he worked under a lot of work, and he's worked under George Lucas. He is the next George Lucas, right? Mm-hmm. You guys got to stop. You're sitting there going, okay, now he's president, and they're putting out this fake stuff. They're putting out these images like on Facebook and social media saying Dave Filoni didn't like Andor. Come on, y'all. Because y'all don't like it, because they're not fighting the way you want it to them to fight.
Do that, bro.
And it's all fake. It's not. It's clickbait. Stop it.
Yeah, stop it. And there's no lack of
Andor's over.
There's no lack of gangster fighting in Andor.
I know.
It's just not the brand that you like, right? There, no one's getting forced pushed. No one's, you know, hell, the lightsaber fights that have come out here in the real, they've diminished the lightsaber so bad that I don't even care to see a lightsaber fight. When you can get run through with a lightsaber and put in a bacta tank and stand up in 24 hours, I don't even care to see a lightsaber fight. Star Wars is a joke now. You know what I'm saying? And it was good for me to see Andor. It was something that was real. It was good. Death meant something.
Yes.
You can run through with a lightsaber now and you're standing up 24 hours later. Man, get out of here. Not back in the day, bro. Right. Lightsabers are lethal. There's no stun setting on a lightsaber.
Right.
What are we doing? And that's the type of stuff that I want to get away from.
Right. And I will say Andor revitalized my
hope for Andor.
A new hope for
literally
for Star Wars franchise.
Correct.
Because I'll tell you what, guys, Dune killed my Dune.
I'm telling you, I was done with it.
Dune
I still don't care to see. I didn't watch Ahsoka. I didn't watch. What was it? It was another one. It was Ahsoka and something else. I didn't watch.
Mandalorian?
No. Although I don't like Mandalorian anymore. The one with the Sith.
Oh yes,
I know what I'm talking about.
With the twin, yeah.
Woman. It was a lot of woman presence in this one, right?
Yes.
And, you know what I'm talking about, man.
Yes.
I can't believe I forgot it because it's forgettable. I don't care to watch that stuff. But I don't care to see that, man.
Yeah. I'm looking it up now. The Acolyte.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I had no desire.
Yeah.
Because those look like they just want to wave lightsabers around. You know what I'm saying? To get people back on board. Like I don't care about that.
It's tough because
apparently they had some of the best fight choreography seen.
They got you covered there if you want to just watch fights.
But fan fiction is better than what they've been putting out.
Right.
If I can go to YouTube and get some fanfic. Now they're using AI.
Right. And again, I want to be fair. Like I still want to see Skeleton Crew. I just haven't gotten around to watching it. It is more like, you know, that.
I didn't watch Bad Batch. I didn't watch any of that stuff.
Right. And again, I mean, it's a lot it asks a lot of you.
Yeah.
Because you have to do some homework.
Yeah.
To a degree.
Yeah.
Because you have to watch a bunch of stuff to understand
Rebels got
Bad Batch.
300 million episodes.
Right. So anyway, Andor season 2, there were some Oscar-worthy performances in there.
Andor is the Batman of the Star Wars universe.
Right.
So if you like that kind of stuff, man, I implore you, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't get any Golden Globes, did it?
Man, nobody's checking for a lightsaberless Star Wars. Let's keep it real. This is where we at now.
That's tough, man.
Yeah,
okay. Getting back to Marvel, we watched a series called Eyes of Wakanda.
They got no press.
It was 4 episodes.
4
very short really episodes. Yeah. And they were all written by different writers.
But yeah, did you see the continuity between them?
Yes.
That's how it's done.
That's what you call a writer's room.
Yep.
They all said, we're doing different stories, but we're going to connect
along
them.
these lines.
Right.
Stay in these parameters. You have your freedoms.
Right.
But we all have to agree that this is the direction that we're going.
Yes.
Like I feel like even when the MCU was doing that, I felt like they did try to force them to stay along the, like they didn't, it wasn't until they just started giving people free reign and you can do what you want to, Taika.
Right.
It wasn't until then. And it just derailed from there.
Yeah.
Stay on the same page.
Yeah. But basically the point of the show was there were these Wakanda warriors, the Hatut Saraze. Mm-hmm. They carried out these dangerous missions throughout history where they were trying to recover their stolen relics. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you,
oh my God,
some of the Easter eggs that are in here
and
are
tissue,
just give you, the tissue was laid.
Yes,
and
sir.
We might not even get any resolve from it because I don't know. I'm really getting frustrated with Marvel not marketing
the black
their
stuff.
series. Yeah.
That's just basically what it is.
Yeah.
And not even, and I'll go so far as to say
This is culturally inappropriate.
I'll just go so far as to say the black, brown, and female stuff.
Yeah.
They're not going to.
Yeah, you can see it, and it's troubling because before it wasn't like that.
No, it wasn't.
But since the Trump administration, there seems to be this kind of.
They did a Target.
Yeah, they were just like,
Target.
Yeah, like even with Wonder Man, I mean, they're doing a little bit more promotion,
but they're not really promoting.
They're not really promoting it.
They just kind of hope it. What's funny is Wonder Man has a potential to be a brilliant story.
I hope so. I hope so.
I'm not confident it will be.
Okay,
but they can do some things there based on what the premise is. Like that premise is dope.
Right.
The fact that he's just, he's thinking he's just going to act. And I hope they do what I think they can do.
Right.
But who's checking for Wonder Man really though?
Yeah.
Man? That's the problem.
Yeah, but definitely check Eyes of Wakanda. It definitely added to the Wakandan lore.
Mm-hmm. Because I wasn't aware of those spies.
Yes.
But we knew that they dispatched them even from in different capacities because T'Challa's uncle was a spy. Remember? At the very first scene.
And his wife.
Yep. And Forrest Whitaker's character.
Yeah.
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 So that, yeah.
Yeah, it had that hand painted style. It was really well done. And they deserved more seasons of that. I pray that they can either find another animation house. They claim what was the claim? That the animation house closed down. They couldn't remember that?
Yeah, you can find somebody to draw.
Yeah. Well, come on.
God, somebody will do it.
Yeah. And they have Marvel has the money.
Yeah.
But hey.
You got to spend that on.
We understand Marvel, I guess.
Spend it on Doomsday.
Yeah, well.
Thrown together mismosh of mess. Get ready.
Okay, we're still on the positives while they don't derail. All right, so moving on, another TV show, Vince Gilligan's Pluribus.
Yes, we just recently did an episode on
yes.
Pluribus. Yeah, that's good. That's good TV.
Yeah, Vince Gilligan, he has instilled trust in his audience. If you've watched any of his shows, like down from X-Files to Breaking Bad, he's basically saying, hey, I'm that guy that can write good sci-fi and good dialogue and writing. And if you're looking at your phone while watching Pluribus,
you're going to miss a whole lot.
You're going to miss a whole lot.
Rewinding a lot. Bro.
Yes. He doesn't do second screen viewing here.
He don't do it.
Yeah. He likes to have mundane things happen that are out of context.
And keep doing that, sir. Just like the ninja pointed out on the episode. Like, yeah, that's what you do.
Right.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Even down to the color choices. Like, that stuff sticks with me. Like, that also is something that attracts people's attention if the shot is framed well and the use of colors Like even down to Carol's jacket. She was wearing a yellow jacket at the beginning, and she ended up shedding that jacket as the stuff started happening in the show. It's like, okay, all right. So yeah,
We'll
pluribus.
see you back in 2030.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Now, that's a great segue into this show because we're getting another season of it this year.
That felt like that. That was 2024, right?
No, 2025, Paradise.
No, I'm talking. Oh, yeah.
We're in 2025.
Okay,
yes.
That's right.
Yeah, so I'm trying to say, like,
crazy.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so the context we're trying to say is pluribus.
That's a pretty quick turnaround now that you mention it.
Yes. See, pluribus, the complaint is we don't have to wait
That's correct. And
for season 2 of pluribus.
Yeah.
And we want it now.
Yeah.
We don't have to wait for it. Paradise, on the other hand,
Hulu,
hit us.
ABC.
Yes. It hit us in 2025, and they're giving us a second season. And Sterling K.
Remember a
Brown.
lot of it. They were touching on some real stuff too that's going on with
touching on it.
Yeah. Well, pretty much hitting it with a hammer.
Yes. Right.
About the.
It's funny how it's funny how more of these shows are hitting on this very thing.
History repeats itself because all forms of art throughout history always are inspired by what's happening culturally.
Right.
Paintings and sculptures and this is a thing. It just so happens that now the thing is, and music also, but now the thing is television and movies and other forms of, social media and stuff. They're expressing themselves through whatever the art vehicle is. And so now you can get it on your phone.
Right.
If so nothing's changed.
Right.
Other than the fact that it's more widely distributed now as a result of the access that you have.
Yeah.
Through portable devices and things like that. So it's more prevalent is the only difference. And so, yeah, they're doing it. They're making statements. And you can maintain neutrality, but I'm just telling the story. You know what I'm saying? You can take from it what you want. I didn't necessarily mean that to mean this.
Right.
It's completely up to interpretation.
Right.
And so you can plausible deniability in that regard. But they are pretty much hitting. I mean, like you said, we talked about Andor. Paradise is hitting on stuff. Superman hit on a ton of stuff with like genocide and government-sponsored genocide in other countries. So everybody's doing it. Sinners did it. Right. It's pointing at culture. It's pointing at what's happening.
And I think that's why it's hitting a lot of our favorites.
And that's
because we can relate to it.
That's it. And they're thoughtful.
Yes. And written well and researched.
And make you, some of us may not want to have these conversations, but irrespective, they're sparking conversations among people.
And you could say Paradise it's definitely sci-fi-ish.
I feel like billionaires are building an underground city.
They already are.
Right. What am I talking about?
Zuckerberg has one. It's crazy. It's like, what are we doing?
Man.
And it's like, what do they know that we don't?
Correct.
And
that's what make me
why
uneasy,
are
like,
government officials on military bases?
Yeah,
like what are we
on bases?
Yeah, there's something is off.
Something don't feel good, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good at all.
No.
Yeah, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. I mean, so Paradise.
Yeah.
Basically, from what I remember, there's like environmental things that happen.
Yeah.
Which causes other country, and then the geopolitical part of it gets mixed in. So like they're just like nuking, nuking each other. Right. Yeah. That reveal is crazy.
Up top.
Yes.
It's a dangerous expedition up top.
Right. And everybody's in a mountain, like the rest of society is in a mountain. And
that the billionaires have selected that they feel are worthy to restart society.
Right. There's another movie I just watched. It's not a 2025 movie, but it's called Greenland. Interesting. Yeah, I hate to.
Oh God.
Yeah. There's literally like, it's pretty much like comets are hitting the earth and you watch this family try to they got selected to be in the shelter, but things go awry and they're still trying to get to the plains to get to Greenland.
Ooh, that's a lot like how
Paradise is.
Paradise was.
It's exactly like Paradise is. So like if you want to watch a movie that kind of touches on some of this, yeah. But Paradise, Sterling K. Brown leading it.
Yeah.
I'm always rooting for diverse cast, and the lady that plays a villain in here, she is acting her butt off because you hate her. Like
it was crazy because at first you felt bad.
They have a good
because the
good writing will
but then after a while that wealth and the stuff that she does with it and manipulating the poor.
Yes,
like she actively selected people that would be dependent,
right,
to do her bidding, or else going back up top. Then
right,
like it was. Because that's how they operate, bro.
Yeah,
like,
the twists and the turns in Paradise are crazy, and you should watch it.
It is really good.
No spoilers here.
It's really good, man.
All right,
it's really good.
We are nearing the end, and the last two are Marvel Studio properties.
Yep. Street level,
yeah,
Marvel characters, baby.
Right.
Yes, sir.
First show, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, man.
The showrunner, I'm gonna find his name, but this show was well done. Very diverse. And if anybody's having a problem with me saying diverse, drink bleach. You're right.
We know what it is.
Yeah. Yep. 97 on Rotten Tomatoes. This show is well done.
Yeah.
I would say they play with multiverse in a way I never expected them to do, and I was like, you know something,
and then
I can buy this.
Part of how he became Spider-Man.
Exactly.
Like, man, it was a completely different departure. We were always used to him going to the field trip and the spider got out and all that.
Right.
But no, they changed it up.
Yeah.
This was cool.
Right.
This was different. Thoughtful.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a twist on the same origin to a degree, but
right.
A different take.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the writer's name. Black guy.
Yeah, well.
I'll find it. I'll put it in the episode notes. But really good show. I really care about the characters. Peter goes through it for sure.
Jeff Tramiel?
Yes.
Or is it Trammell? Am I saying that wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know. Trammell. Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just good stuff. Down to the music at the beginning. Like if you were a Spider-Man fan and you had the
twist on the original joint.
Right.
Well done too.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Kind of like
nostalgia,
modernize it hip.
Yep.
It had a little bit of hip hop to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it still has a retro feel to it too. It's like, oh man,
good. Yeah.
The art direction on this is like flawless. And there's some cameos in here that are excellent. Well placed. Well placed cameos.
One of which being
Daredevil. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Which brings us to our last offering. One of our favorites of 2025. Daredevil Born Again. Boy, I tell you, like I was nervous because I loved the Netflix.
The Netflix was top tier, man.
Right.
And they had a lot to live up to. Although a lot of people wasn't really feeling the hooded black Daredevil.
Loved it.
I loved it, but people wanted the suit. But he was so grimy that I was like, "This is what I'm talking about."
And it builds up to the suit at the end.
Yeah.
But come on, guys.
But they be wanting the suit, man. I mean, while we talk about Chris Smith and going back to Peacemaker, run around as Chris Smith. He was Chris Smith and not doing Peacemaker stuff.
Right.
Daredevil was in the black suit, the hoodie, face mask,
right?
But still doing Daredevil stuff.
Exactly.
Up to this,
right?
Born Again,
right? Man,
we're on. There were mixed feelings about this. Like this wasn't as well received. Like we loved it, but there were a lot a significant section of geek culture that wasn't feeling the MCU installment of Daredevil. They didn't like it.
Yeah,
I didn't like it, and I struggled.
Well, because he wasn't in the suit all the time.
He wasn't.
There were episodes that was purely like Matt Murdock.
Matt Murdock.
I loved every bit of it.
Daredevil, but this is almost it's born again, right? Like so, this is a rebuilding of like next season, right? You'll probably get a lot of the suit, but he has to get to a point where he wants to get back in it. Like the beginning drove him away. He was like, you know what, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to try to do it the way that I originally planned to do it as an attorney. And get it done that way, fight crime this way. But slowly as it goes along, that's not working.
Yeah, and spoilers here. The opening sequence is the reason that brings you into why he doesn't want to
do it anymore.
Right. I won't get into it, but flawlessly executed.
I would say so, and I just think people are, again, and this is just my opinion, they're impatient and they remember Netflix. I get it. Yeah. But what you have to understand what Disney is doing, they need you to remember Netflix, but forget Netflix at the same time.
Right.
They want to establish their identity.
Correct.
As the, runners of Daredevil now.
Yes. And they did a good job of, now, I will say it had its flaw. I'll get to that in a second. But they did a good job of paralleling Kingpin and Daredevil.
Yes.
And also, we talk about how there's these themes with our culture today. Yeah. They really, like Kingpin is definitely Trumpy-ish.
Yeah,
yes.
And he has
ice. He literally has ICE agents in like his version of a police.
And he's got fans that don't believe he can do any wrong, irrespective of the dirt that he's done in his past, because they know who he is now.
Right.
And what he's capable of doing. They don't care.
Right.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They still roll with him. They still ride with him.
Yeah, so that's a connection to our what's happening in real life.
For real.
Which connects. Now the flaw, there's a villain in here that they just breezed through his storyline, and it was kind of messy toward the middle of it. The serial killer.
The serial killer. The one that was dragging people down to the sewers.
Right. Yeah, that one was rough.
That felt a little forced.
Yeah, and some of it didn't make any sense, and it was forced and rushed through.
I felt like it was there
to have him fight somebody.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
because even Disney knows somebody's asking when they gonna fight.
Right. And it almost felt like, and this is me, and I might be putting too much sauce into it, but.
Because you can't fight Kingpin yet.
It felt like they did an audience test, and they were like, when are they going to fight? And they said, okay, well, we need to put this in here.
And let's shoehorn this fight.
Yeah. The fight was awesome.
It was. But after that, dude was gone, and
it didn't make any sense.
You could have left him out of the story, the whole series, and it wouldn't have made much of a difference.
Right.
And that's how you can tell when stuff is unnecessary.
Correct. Right. But overall, I am confident that they're getting it right.
8.5.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Strong 8.5.
Yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Street level Marvel is where it's at right now for me.
Right. Now, I will say the other issue I had is, and this is a Marvel thing, you need to explain what happened with Kingpin. Please.
You think about the end of Echo?
Yeah, it's like
you got
shot.
Blown off. No, not Echo. At the end of
it's end of Echo. Hawkeye. Yes, Hawkeye. But then he shows up in Echo, and then it's like, okay, he's recovered, but how? Right. Yeah, something don't feel right here. Yeah, this dude miraculously, like he point blank in the face, like. How did he?
But that's what happens when Marvel pulls people from a completely different platform and then tries to do stuff. There's some growing pains. I don't know. They can't go back now. I mean,
yeah, and we'll touch on that because it's that continuity. It's like, it's like, well, wait,
Right.
Why is this dude face like
gone and then now it's good?
It's good. Yeah. What happened? Like, so anyway.
Yeah, there it is.
That is 2025. That was a big list.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go quickly through. So the last thing is what are we looking forward to? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna just fire off a list and I'll see what you say, Wally.
Okay.
What are you looking forward to or not in 2026? First up, there's a movie called The Rip. It's on Netflix right now. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. I've seen it already. Thumbs up.
Okay, I saw you had said that, and I'm thinking, okay, I'll take a peek at it.
Yeah, solid movie.
I'll take a peek.
And nothing. It's just entertaining.
Yeah,
and those guys have a chemistry.
They best friends.
They boys, but they act really well together.
Right.
And I love seeing them shoot the scenery together. Yeah. And it was well done. Tiana Taylor's in this one.
Man, she's bona fide now, bro.
Yeah, she's doing it.
Tyler Perry won't get her back.
So next movie,
officially out of the chitlin circuits. I'm getting Golden Globes now. Too good for chitlins. Oh, you know it's true.
No, I'm laughing. I'm sorry. Just feel uncomfortable. So it's true. Anyway, sorry.
You know it is.
I know.
Cute a minute.
All right, Supergirl. We talked about that.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for that. Yeah, I'm excited
for sure.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a different take on the Superman family.
Let's go.
I put this in here because I like Steph Curry. Goat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take my kid to that, man. I think
that looks like a good one.
Yeah. I feel like that's gonna be a positive.
That thing.
Yeah. Oh boy. Avengers Doomsday.
I'm not. You can take that off the list for me. I have no desire.
Really?
It's gonna be.
You serious?
It's not gonna be good.
You kidding me?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, they're throwing.
Did you see the trailer?
Together.
I've seen the trailers.
I've seen them, but so what?
The Cyclops joint.
So what? It's gonna be all thrown together. There's gonna be no coherent story. It's just not gonna be good. Now, it'll be good because people want it to be.
Yes,
right? They will say it's good.
Right.
It won't be, but I mean, I know that's very presumptuous. I know it is, but they've not shown me anything in the last 7 years that makes me believe that they can put all these characters in a movie without setting any of it up reasonably.
Right.
And it'd be good.
It's tough. My confidence is low.
You can't do that. You have to lead up. Everything you've given us before doesn't have any of these. Like you're just gonna just throw people in here. Just be, man.
Yeah.
How long is the movie gonna be?
4. I think it's like 3.
It's have to be.
I think it's gonna be about 3.
What are you doing? And I don't want to sit through no more 3-hour movie. Dog, I'm 53 years old. I can't do that, bro.
The bladder.
Yar matey. Because I got to be at the house. I'm not going to the theater to watch that.
The views of Wally and
Yar matey.
The members of the old guard. The views,
I'm just keeping it real.
The views of Wally Analog are not reflective
be able to make it, bro.
Of the Old Guard LLC or that of Rolls Royce Elite. The Old Guard does not endorse the piracy of movies or TV. Thanks for your attention on this matter. Anyway. Okay, last thing on Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah. Mark my words.
I hate that I'm saying this. I'm going to be there.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
I'm not optimistic, but I am definitely curious on how they're going to tie things up and reset, because they're going to have to reset.
I would just caution everybody that goes, don't go in, man. Don't go in there with high expectations.
Right.
That they're going to be all cohesive and have tight and succinct, good writing. Don't go in expecting that.
Right.
Don't do it.
And it's tough because the Russo brothers...
Expect spaghetti on the wall, bro. Get ready.
The Russo brothers, I mean, they got some classics in there, man. Like,
no, but they were given some time. It was during their heyday. Their classics involved a specific group, mostly just Cap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you trying to tell me you have to bring in all of these people from across these trailers that... Come on, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't even, man, no, they ain't built for it.
Yeah.
Not for no good story that's going to be 4 hours
And I will go on record saying what we're saying right now is unpopular because everybody is excited about.
I mean, please be excited, but don't be disappointed when you come out of there and it's like, what?
Yeah. And it's gonna end on a cliffhanger.
People won't be caping.
Well, it's gonna end on a cliffhanger, so people are still gonna be like
because they gotta get you back in.
That's why they said there's 2 of them.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, and they're both 4 hours long. Like I'm not, whatever, bro. I ain't doing
right.
That.
Okay. They're spending a lot of money on this, and it has to win.
Haven't learned.
It has to win.
Pay.
Yeah, it's
man.
All right, moving on. I'll stay with Marvel. Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Yeah.
That's coming out before Doomsday, so I'm assuming one can assume that something will happen in Brand New Day.
Yeah.
Where you're gonna run, not walk to.
Sky still purple. No, never mind.
What do you say?
I said the sky still purple.
Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah. Another offering from Christopher Nolan, The Odyssey.
Yeah.
He blessed us with Oppenheimer. This one, they showed a trailer in front of Avatar.
Yeah.
Avatar, Fire and Ash. It looks good. It's Christopher Nolan, so I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I gotta try to get the. There's no 70 millimeter in town though, so I just had the best I can do is
IMAX. Yeah.
Yeah, because I went to Oppenheimer. I had to go in. I had to get in there.
Yeah.
That one. So yeah, I'll be enough for that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Bring your kids.
Yeah, bring your kids.
Yeah. Taking over. Super Mario.
Yep.
Street Fighter. What do you think about Street Fighter?
No.
I am.
That's going to be terrible.
You think it's going to be terrible?
Yeah, that's going to be awful.
I think I am really curious. I will say they definitely got video accurate on this one.
Yeah, his game accurate.
I mean, 50 Cent looks like Balrog for sure.
Yeah.
M. Bison don't look like M. Bison.
He didn't look.
He looked kind of skinny.
Neither did Raul Julia.
I know, but with technology today, I can see him being small, and then with the psycho power, they make him. Now, if they do that,
what's the budget? You know,
I don't know.
It got to be decent if you're going to get some Hadouken.
The guy that's playing Ryu, he's a legitimate fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we'll see.
Yep.
I'm there.
Yeah, man.
I know nothing about this, but Masters of the Universe.
Live action He-Man?
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't heard that.
Yeah. They've shown a couple of images, but they haven't put much out.
I'll allow it. I'm intrigued by that.
Okay.
Because I'm intrigued by that.
All right. You talked about Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat 2.
No, trash. That's gonna be terrible. That last one was terrible. It's not gonna get better.
With old boy, the new
Cody. No, Cody. This is Johnny Cage centered this time.
Right.
It almost feels like Johnny Cage.
Yes.
Or Mortal Kombat Johnny Cage.
Right.
It feels like that.
Yeah, they're hoping that Carl Urban kind of brings some familiarity and some connection, maybe.
I find it interesting that they picked Johnny Cage as the main character.
Right.
I won't.
I'll be there for it.
I won't discuss my theories on that.
Okay.
They will be very. We will talk offline.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, or the last two. Oh boy. Mandalorian and Grogu.
Man, you put Grogu's name in the movie, man. Come on, bro. I mean,
I saw the trailer, man, and it's heavy Grogu.
Watch it. I mean, it's his name. It's called the Mandalorian and Grogu.
You already know what the business is.
And that's the problem, man. Let's sell these plushies. No, I'm done.
You're done.
I told you, man. Star Wars outside of Andor, man, has not been impressive. And that first season, the Mandalorian was amazing. That second one, man, all that Grogu, bro.
Yeah.
Why can't they animate him right, bro? Why he look like he hopping around? Don't get me started on Goku, man. We've done this. We've done this already.
Last one, Clayface.
Yep, I'm there.
Body horror, what James Gunn has explained. He's really excited about this script.
And he's very tight-lipped about it, too.
Yes.
And the fact that he's excited about a script suggests that it's complete.
Yes. We'll get into that.
Yes, we will. Stay tuned.
Great
Forget
segue.
Lanterns. Don't forget Lanterns.
Exactly, Lanterns. Mm-hmm. It's interesting that it wasn't on there. They keep pushing it.
Yeah, but it's 2026.
It's 2026, but it's going to be late 2026.
Yeah. But
they showed a little teaser about it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
If they say it is what it's going to be, like True Detective-ish, that's all you got to say.
Hal Jordan drives a Grand National.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yes. Just because it's Grand National. Aaron Pierre, man, I really like that dude.
I'm not trying to hear all that stuff about he ain't dark enough, man. Come on, man. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah,
let's just keep it moving. That's another podcast.
Yeah.
You know where to find us at.
Yeah.
Give us what you hated, what you liked, what you disagreed, what you agreed with. Yeah. Do that. Weapons of trash. Holla at you.
Peace.